Hi, good afternoon, guys. So today we are going to get the last meeting before our event. So meanwhile, when we waiting for Mr. Firdaus to join in, I just take attendance for today. So today we got Gaik got Sheng Chang, got Sean, and me, Vincent. And then we got two absentees, which are Loh Li Xin and Ong Tuck Aik, where both of them is in the hospital. One is taking vaccination, one is having operation on his foot. Then let's continue to wait for Mr. Firdaus lah for after this. Okay.
Uh,
But I forgot to record, sorry.
it's
Okay.
okay. Okay, which part that you want to emphasize? Okay, mean the demand of the question, you put that particular in italic. For example, like this question, you want to focus on large heading. So you put the large heading in italic. So we know that that is the keyword. Okay, when we go through one by one, I afraid that we confuse on the focus on the aspect of the question that we focus. Okay,
I do,
so that's only my advice lah.
yeah.
Later you can do, you just do it
So
largest heading because you focus too, right? Okay,
so I want to ask just now the one got one both A and B one. Which one should I write square and no thing on it? Back.
both A and B. Yeah, both A and B. Question 10 kot tadi. I think your question 10. Cuba B.
This one. The A and B one we choose to square and diamond. Is it okay? No, triangle and diamond.
Oh, you mean the
The both triangle and diamond like this.
both. Okay, later when you can put in this way. Later when it's come to during the day of the event, during the event day, you explain to them. Okay, for this question, D question, both triangle and diamond is mean you can, if you select this question, this answer, so it's mean is for answer in red and answer in blue for both.
Should I
Okay,
write
so you need to explain to them.
red and blue or triangle and diamond?
I think if, because okay, when you see this, you see based on color or you see based on the icon.
Color.
Then I think color better than the icon.
Okay. So see. Okay, we save it. Okay. And then when the day we want to play, we just direct play and then teach like this only, right?
You need to share with them your ID and they need using Iron. They need to log in using kahoot.it.
Oh, okay.
You paid this, did you pay?
Pay. We go and do the pay, but we cancel the subscription. Got 7 days trial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then okay, if you click play,
Teach. And then
your,
classic.
This one. Get ready to join lah. So later they akan generate pin. So you need to inform player to go to kahoot.it. Okay, so you need to type dekat you punya kahoot.it.
Oh, okay.
So they need to enter your pin just now here. Then after that they click enter, then they need to fill up the name. They need to create their name. So they create the name, then right after that only all the player is ready, then you start playing. You need to wait for a while lah for the player to create their name first.
Yeah, I need to wait about 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
No need lah. You have like 1,000 lah. You have 100 player, right? So maybe they will just go to the kahoot.it and just key in their name. So I think it can be done within 5 minutes.
So for each
But
question,
you need to inform them.
okay, I think.
Come again?
So for each question, we got 20 seconds. Is it enough or not? Or we should extend it?
20 seconds. Basically, when I create this is based on I punya what we do for your real exam. Okay, objective question, one question, 1 minute. So that's why basically, if let's say the paper is 1 hour, so you might have, let's say 30 question for objective for 30 minutes, then you might have 6 or 5 question for subjective. Okay, basically I don't ask you for go for up until 1 minute lah. Nanti lama sangat. You can make up until 30 second, okay.
30 seconds. Okay.
If you put up until 1 minute, nanti I afraid that dia akan jadi
very long.
I think 30 minutes, 30 seconds should be okay.
Okay, I save it and then later I do the changing. So regarding the what we call the slides, can I like take a look? How is it flow going to do?
Yeah, I still working with the slide.
Okay,
But on the HTML side, I think it shouldn't be any issue. I'm moving to JavaScript by today or soon lah. Okay, got a lot of training and meeting, but I can share with you first lah, just to get. Please, Vincent, enable the sharing.
I already enabled it.
Okay. As for now, I would say I really not headache lah. Actually, I got a lot of meeting and training. Okay, all this I think it will be the same. Okay, and HTML part I have amend a little bit. Okay, like all these thing I have included because you got mentioned to me, Vincent, where like their teachers expected us to be more. They got the practical way to do.
Yeah.
Like practical thing to do. Sana Vincent, ada
Okay.
call daripada HR. Okay, so you got mentioned to me like their teachers need like some so for every of these, basically I will ask them to go and write the things and see the output lah. Okay, so that's why I put all this coding inside so that they can experience it. Okay,
Okay, sir.
then even at least lah, let's say we couldn't cover all the thing, but at least they do the hands on, like your require, like what teacher request lah. Okay, but I afraid that we really don't have time, because this, like, like you mentioned to me, uh like we know that we're going to execute it as a practical base for each and every of the single slide, then we might not have enough time. Okay, but I try to I try my best to deliver it accordingly lah. So I'm expecting up until this is okay. Now up until HR lah. Okay, this one I will remain as this, but I will try to reduce all these thing a little bit, and I am going to provide example. Okay, like image SRC and this A for AHREF and so on, right? So I will provide all the sample. So let's say, if let's say we really don't have time, then we will just provide this slide to the participant, and the others extra information here, they just need to go and explore by themselves. Okay, but as for now, in terms of we tackle technical way, then we have it. Okay, because we need to bear in mind as well, we will ask them to download the Notepad++ and install it. In order for us to do so, to download the Notepad++, mean to ask them to download the Notepad++ and install it, it will take time as well. Okay, I think approximately
I got asked them to join 30 minutes earlier
okay.
to make preparation.
Okay. So sometime when even we ask them to join 30 minutes earlier,
Still
they
got,
will join. I think few participants they might join earlier, but few might join late. But by hook by crook, by 9:30 we should start. Otherwise, we don't have enough time.
yeah.
Okay.
So I asked
So
them 30 minutes before the event start.
okay, good. Okay, so all this later I will just add on image. I will remove some wording here to simplify the word, and I just add on image lah. Okay, this later I just show them example. I will show this, okay, but I will show them the example how is work in the real punya implementation, UL, OL, LI semua lah. If we want to cover all this one by one, memang we don't have really we really don't have time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think in
Because,
the middle we need to like skip a bit and then let
yeah,
them
that's why
explore, and then at the end we teach them how to do pop-up in the JavaScript also.
yes, correct. So that's why I just focus on the uh most important element. Okay, mean the one that we frequently use, like paragraph, like P, like BR, break, horizontal, or even image, because we want to focus on image SRC, right? To include image, to include link. So these two I will emphasize more. But the others like DIF, I will just go through and explain to them why is it, okay, like table for span, okay. Then script, because we need to include with a JavaScript. This one I will do same like the technical part lah, okay. Then the same, say this one same attribute. Attribute here, whatever attribute that we have here, okay, like image, then we include with SRC. So we know that the attribute is SRC, right? Stand for source. So we know that when we use image, it's come together with SRC. If we use A, it's come together with HREF for link. So these two shouldn't be any issue. Others attribute that width, like length, and others thing, okay, that available here, I did include as example in here, okay, under HR tag. So means I will explain to them. Even you create your HR, basically this is the HR that you develop or you created. Okay, you will have one horizontal line. Okay, but this horizontal line or even others element inside this, you may modify it accordingly by using attribute such as this, where you include the height of the height of the line, the color. So this is how we adjust on the attribute. So further, if let's say they want to explore more what kind of attribute involved, then they can go to this part. Okay, all this detail lah attribute that we have.
Yeah.
Okay, then right after that I just brief them what is the CSS, because we didn't cover CSS, but we just want them to know what we can do with the CSS. After done with the CSS, then we jump direct to JavaScript. So JavaScript we just covered on all the pop-up and so on lah.
Okay.
As for now. Okay, but later for JavaScript, yeah, I have the slide, but later I just integrate in. But this slide, I won't delete. What I'm going to do, whatever slide that we are not going to share with the presenter. I mean, we're not going to share with the participant. I'm going to hide it. Just hide it. So when I hide, it means the slide is still available, but when I present,
It
that
won't
particular
become
slide not going. That particular slide will be hide from the participant.
yeah, okay, so
So after the event, you might just share this slide to but you need to convert the slide to PDF lah. You cannot give this PowerPoint file to them. Convert the PowerPoint to PDF, then share with them. Okay.
okay, I get it.
So yeah, I still working on it even since last week and this week, Monday and so on. But every day I couldn't focus it, like just focus on that particular thing.
Yeah, understand
Because
sir.
I will try my level best to complete it. If
Yeah.
tomorrow pun I will akan work extra sikit lah untuk completekan.
Thank you, sir. Okay. You-
Okay. Oh, sorry. Then another thing is
the prices.
huh,
The prices actually we got do lah. Like Kahoot, the first 3 prize, we are going to give let me share try a slide lah. Sorry. Okay. Oh, let me share a slide. Oh. For the prizes, we got the 3 coupon where the lucky draw one lah for them to get 3 coupon. The coupon I plan is to give them in a hard copy way where I print out in a piece of paper and then we send it together with the cable price.
can you show the coupon to me? Let me check. Because you need to put in count you need to include your reference number.
What is reference number? Like,
Because if let's say anyone get this coupon, they can redeem.
they got the special code.
Mean different coupon, different code.
Yeah, just these
Use the
3.
code.
Yeah.
Okay, then okay. So you got this different coupon, different code, then okay.
And then we got plan is we will give a pen drive, Realme Buds Air Q, and a power bank. So for the Kahoot one lah, these 3, and then the pen drive one will give a cable also together. So the lucky draw one will get 5 cable, and then 3 is get the coupon. So it's for example, get coupon one will get cable also. First 3
Then they
is
got two
coupon
lah.
and cable, and then the bottom 2 one is only cable.
First 3, okay, got it. So that one, okay, you already purchased
Already purchased one.
receive not
Already
yet.
received.
How
Uh,
much? How much it cost?
wait, the account book where? Like this. Our Realme Buds Air Q 79. Realme power bank 59. Pen drive I get from supplier one, so 50. And then the cable one, each 10 ringgit. And then our post laju with,
Mean this
yeah,
post laju 80.
yeah, we agak-agak lah. We agak 10 for each, but actually will be less or more like that. For set,
Kahoot first price.
Kahoot first prize will get the Realme Buds Air Q, Buds Air Q2, and then second prize get power bank. Third prize get pen drive and cable.
Third price get pen drive and cable. Now is already 60 for third price because Realme power bank is 59.
Uh, if for example we look back their original pricing lah, we don't get from like what we so call free the promotion. Okay, if we don't have promotion, it is more higher the price. If no promotion, this one is 99. This one is if no wrong is 129 like that.
What about
And
pen drive?
pen drive also agak-agak if no wrong 89 one. I remember my supplier put.
Cable?
Cable is I got discount is actually from 25 to 10.
Ringgit lah. But you see for third 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 uh third price dia third price, the total price is more higher than second price, which is second price they only got the power bank, maximum cost it about 99 ringgit. But third price, if you plus 89 or 89 with the cable 25, because third price they receive both, which is pen drive and cable.
Yeah.
So the cost is about 100 something. 89 plus 25.
Because we are thinking that because pen drive to all of us lah, we are thinking like a bit small the price, so we add on a bit. Like when you look at it, very small only the pen drive, the size lah. Yeah, to add on a bit, make it look like better looking lah. If compared to power bank, like
Yeah.
you'll feel it.
But in term when it's come to when we no, this is based on my experience lah, when I conduct all this kind of all this kind of pricing event and so on, right? We will be based on price regardless either the size is small or big. Basically we look into the expense the price of that particular item. Even if the small item like iPhone if I compare current iPhone okay, with iPhone 6, oh sorry, iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 or yeah, right? The size the current iPhone size is smaller but get greater than the compared to the iPhone 8. But in terms of pricing is more expensive, right? And in terms of specification is more better maybe. Maybe I could it's not
Uh,
maybe you can give something else.
Because so maybe I need to show you. I think maybe if you look at it, you will feel like a bit not
Kecil lah.
a
Yeah, I
bit
got it.
like quite chippy like that. So we add on the cable one. As you can look like this. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, how just small item lah kan.
Yeah,
Um,
it's small and then look like little bit cheap lah, little bit.
okay.
Because we want
Can
the
I
brand.
can I advise you?
Yeah.
Okay, you got another like you got the tu kan apa tu yang sponsor from voucher. You got
Voucher.
voucher, right?
Yeah.
How much it cost per voucher? 30 ringgit
Voucher,
for
the
your voucher.
30% is actually we count 118, 30% agak 30.
Okay.
Agak.
Can you provide this another which is the uh for first place and second place, let's say 10% voucher.
Actually I can do any how many percent also because it's my own one. Yeah, can?
But later nanti you tak dapat untung.
Actually, sir, is the I tell you to be honest lah, the thing I sell 100 something, but actually I get from the wholesaler, which is my cousin, he is Malaysia's main wholesaler. He's give me the pricing only 60 something only. So actually, if for example I discount 30% also, I still untung a lot. Yeah.
Okay. I advise you just to add another 2 coupon for this number 1 and number 2, so that when we put in ranking, for number 1 they still get the higher price. Then second will be a little bit lower. Then third will be lower than put second and first.
Okay, so I add on the coupon become 5 loh.
Only for number 1 and number 2 lah. Then it shouldn't be any issue for number 3 to receive the pen drive and cable.
Okay, sir.
We based on the total price lah.
Can, sir.
If let's say they go and search, they found that pen drive and cable is more expensive than power bank. Better I go for third place instead of second place. For example lah, like that lah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's good for you to add on some other thing lah.
Should we create a slide to show them the prices or not, sir?
Can as well. Before we start the event, better you create the slide and show to them. This is what the this is a category of price that we have. First we have Kahoot winner. Second we have apa tu, lucky draw. Right, you have these two, right?
Yeah.
Kahoot winner and lucky draw. So these two main price. So this is two category. So what is the price for Kahoot and what is the price for apa tu, saya lupa lah nama dia.
Kahoot and lucky draw.
Kahoot, lucky draw. What is the price for lucky draw? Okay, so you just put in the slide lah. Then you if you want to make more, because people they always look into the total amount, right? So after you put the image, then you put like price worth of berapa, total ringgit berapa, RM, let's say 150, for example, the first place. Second place berapa, 100. Third place berapa, 80, for example, or 90. So you put in that way lah. Even you put the image, then this price worth it of for the first, second berapa, third berapa.
Okay, sir.
Right? Why you need to show this much more earlier? Because we need to ensure that they really engage. They really put the effort to learn.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So we
then,
later on put in the participant group, bro.
Good. Yes. Okay. Can you add another 5 question? Make the question become 20.
Make the question 20. Okay. Later on, I add more on HTML or more on JavaScript.
Okay, these 5 questions, you don't focus on HTML and JavaScript. Okay, what you can focus this, you might want to ask them something that to test them something that related to current situation. For example, like COVID or whatever lah, current situation that we are facing. Okay, maybe you want to just test either they aware with all these thing or not. But before you start run that particular question, okay, you need to inform them. Okay, this question is to test on your general understanding related to the current situation that we are facing now. We just want to know that they are aware on the audience. You them things that related to IT. For example, what is the current trend in IT? We have like IoT, we have like big data, we have like VR, AR, all these things. So you can ask all things that related to for sure some of them they might not know. Try to make the question as low level as you can. You put yourself as student.
Yeah, back then in the Form 5, Form 4, Form 1 like that.
These 5 questions just want to test their uh,
Co-
their
common sense and their
their common sense, their effort to know what do we have nowadays out there. It can be IT, it can be from COVID situation. Okay, just to test them lah.
user.
Hmm.
And then
Maybe what you can do, 3 questions come from IT field, 2 questions come from COVID situation, like that. Okay.
IT field and communication. And then, so
Hmm.
do we need to do attendance form or not?
Yeah. You still need to create Google form for attendance because not all the registered student participant here
Yeah.
going to attend, right? Maybe some of them are not available during the day. So we still need to capture their attendance because you are not going to provide certificate to the participant who not attend the event.
Okay. So when the lucky draw, we take this registration form, the name, and then put in only lah. And then the
When you wait for them, I think we have less than 1 minute.
yeah,
Mhm.
we quit and then we come back, discuss
Can
about
can can
this lah. Ah,
can
okay,
can
sir.
can. Okay, just now we stop at where? Attendant. I couldn't hear. Are you talking, Vincent? I couldn't hear you. Are you muted?
Oh, sorry, sir. Ah, the lucky draw one, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Regarding this one, we will be taking the name list from registration form, and then if, for example, we call here, if don't have reply, then we call 3 times. Then if don't have, we let other people
Spin.
take the price. Like this.
We spin another round. We spin to for the another round, right?
Yeah.
For the other people. Yeah, correct. That one shouldn't be any issue. Only for that on that day, you need to ensure that you take the attendance because you need to provide them with the attendance, with the digital certificate.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
This one.
e-certificate later on, I will take the signature from you and Miss Maha also lah.
Yes. Can.
Okay, so then I think for this one, I think our things okay already lah.
Okay. So now we discuss a little bit on the flow. on the day of the event day. So okay, Vincent, you remind me if I didn't share with you the link by tomorrow. Tomorrow you remind me, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will share with you the link. Okay. Maybe I need to start the link because I as an owner.
Yeah.
Okay. Then after I start the link,
Then I need to
all the
share
people
to
will come
Mr.
in.
Lucas.
Oh, the link. Yeah. For the Mr. Lucas session, right? Okay, correct. Okay. Then all the people will start coming in. Mean with the participant will start coming in. So you need to take. You and your team need to take the responsibility to manage them. Okay, if they didn't mute, you need to ask them to mute first and so on. Then you need also to identify several songs. While waiting for the others to join, you just play song.
Play song. Okay.
Okay, while waiting for the others to join the session or whatever lah, in between, if let's say we have a break or whatever, you just play song. Okay, you just
Okay.
identify the latest English song lah.
Okay. Let
Okay,
us
then latest English song. Then moving from time to time mean when we ready by 9:30 we shall start. Okay, then you just introduce the panel. We have two panel, Mr. Fidaus and Mr. Lucas, but Mr. Lucas will join us in we join us at 11 something, for example, for his session. So for this morning session, we're going to engage with Mr. Fidaus first for website for the ironwork one. Okay, ironwork, because we have ironwork one and ironwork two, right?
Yeah.
So for ironwork one, so for example, then you pass to me. When I done my part, then I will pass back to the MC. Okay, the MC of the day lah. I'm not sure who's the MC. I will just mention that I pass back to MC.
MC is
Okay.
Sean Ooi. Yeah.
Then during the day, if let's say if let's say I want to pass, then I can just say okay, I pass back to Shono for the to continue with the next uh event,
Yeah.
right? So next event is what? If let's say the next event is let's say break or whatever, okay, while waiting, so in during the waiting time you just play a song. Okay, just play a song, but jangan buka suara dia too high. Just put the volume 50, something like that. Okay, just play song. Then when it's come to Kahoot game and so on, you just conduct as normal. Okay,
Okay.
run as normal. Then after Kahoot, let's say lah, after Kahoot, you still have time, few time or whatever lah, few 30 minutes ke 20 minutes ke. So what you need to do? So you need to
Uh,
engage with them.
we will share the project one.
Okay, you just put it as a backup. Okay, if you got time, you just share. No need to put in your itinerary lah, but just as a backup. If let's say you got time for Kahoot, let's say lah Kahoot, because you only have like 20 question and each question take you about 30 minutes.
Second.
Okay, 30 seconds, sorry. 30 seconds mean
20
two
times
question,
10 minutes
two
only.
question, 1 minute, right? So roughly you just need about 10 minutes to complete for Kahoot, but you have roughly here about 45 minutes. So you still have another 35 minutes. So 35 minutes is where maybe first 5 minutes or first 10 minutes is for you to wait for participant to register, to go to Kahoot, register their name and so on. Then another 20 minutes left maybe for you to what so called to, because they need to display the winner and so on, right?
Yeah.
Later Kahoot they will display the winner direct.
Yeah.
Okay. So they need to display all these things. Maybe it's going to take about 2 to 3 minutes. So with the remaining time, you just proceed with the next agenda. Okay, so at 12, you pass to Mr. Lucas. Okay, then at 1:30, pricing ceremony, you take back and you continue with your prize ceremony.
Prize ceremony is like take the lucky draw and then ask them
Kahoot.
to Kahoot one also lah.
Kahoot, okay, for Kahoot game, okay, one Kahoot game, uh, release the winner, you need to screenshot or you need to capture the name. Otherwise, later when it's come to the pricing ceremony, you don't have the record.
Yeah.
Okay. You screenshot or you record. You tulis ke apa ke, it's up to you. But make sure you capture. Nanti you tak ada detail.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
Then
the
during
webinar later, we'll get the recording whole thing, right?
can. I can record
Okay.
for webinar. Later I will record. Okay. But during the day you inform me ya, Vincent.
Okay, sir.
Nanti I dah start sampai dah setengah jalan, I terlupa nak record and so on. Okay.
Sir.
I will set as an automatic record, but if let's say it doesn't work, then you need to remind.
Okay, sir.
Then pricing ceremony, you start with Kahoot game first. Okay. After Kahoot game, then only you go for the second one lah. Your plan. Okay. So then after that we can end the meeting. But before end the meeting, you need the feedback, right?
We will give the feedback form lah.
Then before end the meeting, you share with them the feedback form and ask them to fill up immediately. Because if
we let them fill in during the end of the event and we send again in the group.
But basically, based on my experience, if let's say you ask them after the event, they didn't
Nobody
do it
care.
or nobody cares. So better during the event, you ask them to do, then you directly monitor how many of them have answered. Mean on your side, you have received how much response. Okay, how many respond? Let's say like in total you have 50. So by right end of the event, you should receive 50 as well. This evaluation is important. Why? You also need to attach this evaluation in your report later on, just as an appendix.
Yeah.
Okay. Just inform Ms. Mahala. We also conduct the event evaluation. This is our event evaluation. Okay. So I think that's all for the thing.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir. So we end this meeting lah, and then sir can proceed to another meeting you said yesterday. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I got another meeting at 2. Okay, Vincent, remind me on the link. If I didn't share to you by tomorrow evening, sebelum pukul 5, please remind me. Okay. Because you need to share with the
Lucas and
participant. Luckily, you have a WhatsApp group lah, so easy. You just blast it in the WhatsApp group.
We will put in email and WhatsApp lah, because some of them suddenly left the
WhatsApp group.
WhatsApp group one. Yeah, very cute.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you, sir.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, welcome. Yes.